Hello and welcome to Under the Moons. I've just finished watching the Video Game Awards 2015. It's 5 o'clock in the morning here in England. I'm here to give you a very tired little review, little summary of what I saw. And so from my perspective, here's how the VGAs went down. The 2015 VGA Games Awards took place on Thursday night or Friday morning, depending on where you were. Before the show started, we were shown some Goat Simulator stuff. There was a dolphin in a wheelchair. That was the highlight of the show. A dolphin in a wheelchair. Not only was it highlighting disabilities, but also the continuing whaling in Japan. Very outspoken of Goat Simulator. 23 minutes later, Justine Izak, or iJustin, for you millennials, told us we'll be seeing some exclusives.
There's going to be so many world premieres.
Some special guests.
We also have a bunch of special guests.
And that DJ deadmau5 is going to be playing some beats.
And also you'll get to see deadmau5.
Then introduced the creator of the VGAs, Jeff Keighley, who told us we'd be seeing some exclusives.
We've got world premieres.
Some special guests.
And we've also got some special guests.
And that DJ deadmau5 is going to be playing.
deadmau5 is going to be premiering some brand new music that we're excited about.
But there were still 3 minutes to go, so he couldn't do much. Not like he was going to start giving out awards early.
Category is Best Family Game. The winner of that category is Super Mario Maker. So congratulations to Nintendo.
The show started with the montage of 2015's games, which was well put together and got us into the general mood one would be in watching an award show. The voice of Tomb Raider, Camilla Luddington, came out wearing a dress from Mugatu's derelict fashion range.
Hello!
She was here to present the award for Best Multiplayer, which included Black Ops 3, Rocket League, Destiny, Halo 5, and Splatoon, which won.
Splatoon also wins Best Multiplayer.
Reggie Nintendo collected the award and held back his emotions so well that he looked slightly bored.
Thank you.
After much anticipation of world premieres, we were shown a new 51-second scene from Uncharted 4, which shows Nathan Fillion's latest run-in with a woman.
I'm afraid I'm spoken for. Oh, if you'll excuse me.
We then cut back to Jeff Keighley, who seemed to be more interested in the floor decor than the actual camera.
PlayStation coming up this Saturday at the PlayStation Experience. I'm heading up there in San Francisco, and they'll have a big keynote.
Next up at the award show was strangely not another award, but a world premiere. The actor who played Shaq from Shaq Fu appeared on stage to tell us about his new game called Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn, in which Shaq comes up against Gangster Splatoon, and Neo Jartsy, and Caitlyn Jenner. Next is a segment I like to call iJustin's Look How Good Star Wars Battlefront Is. Today's guest was the highly anticipated DJ Dead Mickey, who talked about his sensitivity.
Awesome if the mouse wasn't at like 20,000 DPI
and to look out for his new music in 2016.
Anything else we can expect from you this year?
Yeah, some music probably. I'll get around to it.
We'll get around to it.
Yeah.
To present the next award was Nolan North's son, Troy Baker, who subtly let us know he planned to kill Mr. North to become the reigning voice actor.
You know, people often ask me, how does one get into acting in video games? And the process is surprisingly simple. Wait for Nolan North to die.
The nomination for Best Narrative was Her Story, Tales from the Borderlands, Life is Strange, Witcher 3, and Until Dawn.
Her Story.
Congratulations.
Say something?
Please.
Okay.
Then we saw Far Cry Primals, which seemed to be a sequel of 2008's Game of the Year Connectimals, allowing you to adopt prehistoric animals and send them off to rip apart opposing cave persons. The new adoptable animals were Simon the Sabertooth, William the Wolf, Larry the Bear, and Phil the Owl. The game is due to come out next February and requires a Kinect for full immersion. Before the next award was given out, we had to listen to the Scottish band Churches as they performed a song they made up on top of Ben Nevis. They sung about feeling released, but one member seemed to release a bit more. Next up, Sony revealed their latest technological milestone with the world's first Android named the Sean Leiden, who with a few more updates will be able to speak without any lag.
Here are tonight's nominees.
The award was for Trending Gamers, nominated were Total Biscuits, Markiplier, Greg Miller, PewDiePie, and Chris.
These games, but for Trending Gamer, Greg Miller.
The winner was Greg Miller, who took to the stage with a speech which almost stole the show from the disabled dolphin.
The person I'd like to thank is Nicole Tan. Nicole Tan is an environment artist for Crystal Dynamics. I have never met Nicole Tan. I beat Rise of the Tomb Raider this weekend, saw her name go through the credits, along with dozens of other names I didn't recognize. And this happens all the time. Every time I finish a game, hundreds of names I don't know. I want to say thank you. Thank you to everyone in this room that makes video games. Thank you to everyone at the home right now, directors, producers, writers, animators who make video games. We all know that making a game is not a glamorous life. It is long hours, it's time away from your family, and no matter what, when the game's out, someone on the internet is gonna be mean to it. I'm sure it comes down every day. Somebody says, is this worth it? And I want you to know that on behalf of the millions of lives you change, it is worth it. Thank you for making games.
Another world premiere dropped and was probably the most significant one, as it revealed the 2005 game Psychonauts was to have a sequel, this time featuring Michael J. Fox. Creator Tim Schafer came out and told us that he needed help financing the game through Figs.
On the new crowdfunding platform Fig,
Next up was the award for Best Indie Game, and Church was back from releasing themselves to present the award. The nominations were Axiom Verge, Hero's Story, Undertale, Rocket League, and Ori and the Blind Forest. The winner was Rocket League, who generally were happy they won the award for the indie game. Best of the year.
Wow.
The next world premiere was more of a catch-up, as we saw Quantum Breaks, and like Shaq Fu, the main character of the game appeared to show how cool it was. Quantum Breaks also showed that you could freeze and unfreeze time. To me, it seemed like a direct copy of Bernard's Watch, but it's only coming to Xbox One, so it doesn't really matter.
But he never.
We then came to the segment which was to tribute the late Satoru Iwata.
Tonight, for a few minutes, we're going to put the awards and the world premieres and all the marketing and everything aside to focus on the man of the hour.
The first tribute was by 12-year-old Cody Jones, who created a video tribute on Windows Movie Maker and had pictures of Satoru match lyrics of the sad song that played along. The next tribute was a personal message from Reggie, who perfectly summed up the loss of the gaming industry and left us feeling blessed we were all able to enjoy Satoru's large contributions to the gaming world.
Satoru Iwata is one who clearly was unique, in the fullest meaning of the word. Beyond his resume, I can add another signature point. The man was fearless. Remember how you felt when you first heard the name Wii? Or a dual-screen portable device? You may have been puzzled, but he already knew. He had already heard the criticisms internally, but he always championed an idea he truly believed in, and we all benefited.
Lastly, to finish off the tribute was a thoughtful song played by Ben Harper.
You and I were looking at old pictures yesterday.
However, the crowd was able to turn a special moment into an awkward arm swing session of that to match a peace movement rather than a memorial. Well done. Well done, guys. And now we turn back to iJason's Look How Good Star Wars Battlefront Is, with special guest Cliff Baczynski, who was able to remember the script he just learned the day before.
And I just saw you playing some Star Wars Battlefront. Now, what do you think of the game?
It's great. It fulfills the Star Wars fantasy we've all had since we were children. But the biggest thing is the level graphics. Like, I just cannot get over how gosh darn good it looks. Like the ice in the ice caves, like the desert levels. It's just phenomenal looking.
They then ran out of good things to say about Battlefront and just started talking about how good Star Wars was.
She's never seen it. And just kind of watching Han Solo and the way he interacts with Leia, and like the first time Luke meets Yoda, it's just, I went and saw it repeatedly, and I remember telling my and then, you know, seeing, you know, Jedi and everything after, and I'm such a Star Wars nut that I actually have a life-size R2-D2 in my basement.
That's awesome. Well, if you guys haven't played Star Wars Battlefront yet, check out AMD.com for a special offer where you guys can...
Conan O'Brien was then on and did a funny video and presented the award for Developer of the Year, which went to Witcher 3 developers CD Projekt Red, which sounds more like a name a 13-year-old would label a CD full of porn.
CD Projekt Red, jesteście zajebiści.
I guess that explains why Witcher 3 is so raunchy. Then Rock Band creators told us they were making Rock Band for the Oculus Rift. Is he going to move? Let's throw something at him.
We wanted to make the Rock Band experience on Oculus so realistic that the player actually feels like they are a rock star.
And had Dragon Force make a silly fun video with them to teach them how to be rock stars.
Any questions? Yes, Palmer.
Where are the groupies?
Dude, it's 10 a.m.
Is that too early for groupies?
Instead, the devs just trashed their instruments and stole their van.
Rock on!
That was nice. Xbox man Phil Spencer came out to present the next award, but still didn't release the sales figures for the Xbox One. The nominations for Best Art Direction were Metal Gear Solid 4, The Witcher 3, Ori and the Blind Forest, Bob Ross, Rolf Harris, Neil Buchanan, and Bloodborne. Ori and the Blind Forest took home the award.
Wow.
And now it's back to iJohnny's Look How Good Star Wars Battlefront is, with special guest Happy Man John Vignacchi.
John Vignacchi, how are you?
Justine, how are you?
Doing good.
Nice to see you.
You too. So, have you got a chance to actually play Battlefront yet?
John took home the award for the best acting.
Oh, and Battlefront is a ton of fun. I mean, if you're a fan of first-person or third-person shooter games, this is definitely a game you want to play.
Do you have a favorite hero?
I mean, I definitely love Darth Vader.
You gotta go with Vader.
I mean, it's just so much fun, especially like when it's doing the first install. You get to have so much fun just wrecking shop with Darth Vader.
Next up, it was Star Citizen creator Chris Roberts, but who cares? Look, it's Mark Hamill.
Wow. Thank you.
I hope he mentions how he wasn't on the poster for Star Wars 7.
When Star Citizen Squadron 42 comes out, will I be on the poster?
I think so.
I like Mark, but I like him more when he does the Joker's voice.
And spoiler alert, someone we all love has been nominated!
Wow, how can this get any better? Oh, look, it's 24/7 Keith Sullivan's here.
But let's hear tonight's nominees for Best Action Adventure Game.
The Best Actor Adventure Game went to Metal Gear Solid 5. Keith Sullivan, who played Big Boss, collected the award.
Is the voice of Snake, Kiefer Sutherland.
On behalf of Hideo Kojima and everybody who worked on the game, I will accept this award and thank you from the bottom of our hearts. On a personal note, I just wanted to say that I think you guys are the most devoted fans I have ever seen. It doesn't matter whether it seems to be premiere of 24 or an opening of a film. The only thing I seem to ever sign are posters of Snake from Metal Gear Solid. You guys rock. Have a great night. Thanks a lot.
Next up to present an award was the live-action demonstration of Quantum Break, as we saw a train wreck in slow motion. The founder of EA Motive Studios and Assassin's Creed producer Jade Raymond, already off to a good start, presented the award for the best performance, which was ironic, really.
It takes a lot of ingredients to bring an unforgettable character to life. Better if they have a unique silhouette. But to really make a character come to life, you need to find the actor that captures the voice of the character.
And to top things off, she went off script, and for an example of a great performance, she said,
Who could imagine Metal Gear without the voice of David Hayter?
Don't worry, it's not like the guy who replaced him was sitting in the room or had just been on stage or anything. But don't worry, it gets better.
I'm Price. Chloe. Go back.
Chocolate sweethearts. Something like that.
Wow, I have to put this down. It really is heavy. All right. And the winner of Best Performance is Viva Seifert, The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3. Are you ready for this?
No, I'm not ready.
Victory!
And now it's back to the final Islanders. Look how good Star Wars Battlefront is, with special guest Jordan Payton.
I'm with one of the EA game changers, Jordan. How's it going?
I'm doing fantastic, Justine.
Forget the small talk, get straight into the Battlefront reactions.
Now, you've been playing, so what has been your craziest encounter so far?
Okay, so the first time that I saw Darth Vader in the game, the music starts to kick in, it starts to play, I immediately sprinted the other direction because I was terrified. It's a dude in a black suit that's chasing me.
So now, do you have any favorite Easter eggs?
Okay, so my favorite Easter egg is when the Jawas go into the Sandcrawler because I just want to pick him and I want to hold him, just cuddle him a little bit.
Well done, Jordan. Your check's in the post. And for the final category, Jeff Keighley presented the Best Game of the Year award.
Truly global industry, and we want to welcome everyone watching around the world. All you tweeting me that you're up at 4 a.m. in the morning in Europe watching this show, thank you for sticking around.
Oh, that's alright. Thank you. The award was between Witcher 3, Bloodborne, Metal Gear Solid 5, Fallout 4. Wait, was that just a massive spoiler? Seriously? I'm 100 hours in and I haven't seen it yet. The guy looks really important. Well, this isn't cool. And Mario Maker.
And the winner for Game of the Year 2015 is The Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3 wins a total of 3 awards tonight.
Let me start with a quote from our game by Charles Dance. After all these years, which you probably remember from our trailer.
Wow, what a strange sentence to put into a game. The Witcher 3 took home a suitable 3 awards in total, closing the show in a very suitable way, focusing on the game industry.
All right, and now to close the show, it's my pleasure to bring out a man who's a gamer, a DJ, and this is the world premiere of some brand new music from Deadmau5.
Oh, yeah, you forgot about him, yeah. Not Mickey Mouse TM took to the stage and started playing somewhat relevant tunes. Although the performance took a turn for the worse when he put on his ceremonial robes and saluted to a time America would like to forget. And that was it, the show ended. Bit of a mixed message, but take it as you want. Overall, it was a bit loose. 6 out of 10? B-, 3 5 stars? Oh, wait. There was that moment Jeff Keighley called out Konami for not allowing Hideo Kojima to collect his award for Metal Gear Solid 5.
A little bit about that. Mr. Kojima had every intention of being with us tonight. But unfortunately, he was informed by a lawyer representing Konami just recently that he would not be allowed to travel to tonight's awards ceremony to accept any awards. He's still under an employment contract, and it's disappointing, and it's inconceivable to me that an artist like Hideo would not be allowed to come here and celebrate with his peers.
VGAs 2015, 7 out of 10. So there we go, guys. That was the 2015 VGAs, well, my perspective at least. So let me know what you thought. Did you watch them? Did you enjoy them? Who knows? Maybe you did a bit more. Maybe you gave it an 8 out of 10. So stick around on the channel because on Saturday we've got the PlayStation Experience, which is going to be streamed at 6 p.m. in the UK, which is lovely. So thank you very much, Sony. It's very nice of you. So as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you under the moons. See you later.